time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Phillies spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down in the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game, they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Wheeler gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Next to hit is Barry Bonds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Just getting started here in Philly. Hit in the air out to left field. Ashburn able to track it down for the third out. Giants are down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Christy Mathewson is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Richie Ashburn.
Now here's the pitch. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired. 2 down now.
The center fielder.
Next up is Andrew McCutchen. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swing and a liner. Bonds gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. And now, Willie Mays. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
One out, runner at first, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Wheeler pauses. Here he comes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
McCovey stands at first with one out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and two strikes from Zach Wheeler.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
This pitch is popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two pitch is fouled away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper, only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LaStella backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1. Full count now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Wilmer Flores comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting up, the pitcher, Christy Mathewson.
And now the Giants pitcher, Christy Mathewson. Wheeler gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now.
Ball
2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ashburn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monte Irvin. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take it.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is popped up. Wheeler is there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Nope,
And this is
down.
low, ball 2. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now here is Alec Bohm. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch, Alec Bohm is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So now to the plate, Richie Ashburn. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to hit, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Mays. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Andrew.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 0-2 delivery. And he misses there. 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And another foul ball. We'll try again. 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There is La Stella. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Irvin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Barry Bonds. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And, whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So here's the cleanup hitter. Willie Mays struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Wheeler into his motion. Here's the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, talking about making the pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
To the plate now, Willie McCovey. So take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Mays leads off first with 1 away. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Fouled away. Fouled off. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Buster Posey now. No balls and 1 strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. Again, another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here is JT Realmuto. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a screwball is looked at for a strike, but the count's still in his favor. 3-1. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A high fastball is in there.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the belt, the pitch, swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher,
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate is Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the AB now. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Christy Mathewson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Christy Mathewson. Flew out last time up. Wheeler sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Monty Irvin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. And right away he chases the fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn.
The left fielder, Richie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Crawford is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So the next to bat will be Brad Miller. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Posey waits on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Ranger Suarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Barry Bonds. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
One-0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Willie Mays. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A couple of walks for him thus far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
the bat, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Fouled away. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Mays leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
One and 0, here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Sam Coonrod, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Phillies 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now
and with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next up, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mays comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So next to bat will be Jimmy Rollins. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball's played these days, it's about 6 innings, 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Lo right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. In now, Reese Hoskins. Pitch inside the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Scott Spindler will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Will Clark is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Monty Irvin will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now that's second baseman, Tommy Lustella.
Now to bat, Tommy Lustella. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
No, that's
Breaking
down.
ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out and a runner on third. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. A man at third with one away. Grounded to the right. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Barry Bonds started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
High in the air out to center field. McCutcheon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one. Fouled off. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
David Hale will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
David Hale.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
In there, 1-2 now. La Stella on third. Mays at second with two gone. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as two runs come across to score away from the play.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Three runs already home here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. San Francisco leads this one 7-3. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
San Francisco, number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Now at the plate here is Scott Spindler. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Hey! The count is 1-2.
And we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
To the plate now, Richie Ashburn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he popped him up. Flores is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Left side, but well foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 2 the count to Miller.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Hector Neris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
50, Hector Neris.
All set for the start of the inning. And that brings up Buster Posey.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Wilmer Flores.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris: batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Posey on at first, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Orlando Cepeda gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty.
Orlando Cepeda.
Now here's the first offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The right field, number 7, Monte.
Into the box now, Monty Irvin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants leave one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Dominic Leone is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 52, Dominic.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutcheon.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch of the AB now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And that's in there, 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first safely. And that's through for a hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. McCovey gloves it. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Next to dig in, JT Realmuto, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Bonds gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Phillies 3. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alvarado.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Tommy La Stella.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Barry Bonds. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie Mays. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
For the 0-1, he'll check on first. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Bonds, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls.
Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
At the plate, Willie McCovey, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and two to stretch Willie McCovey. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Tyler Rogers, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Tyler Rogers.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here's the 0-1. It's fouled away. The next 0-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Once again, a 3-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next to Philadelphia.
So now to the plate, Reese Hoskins. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Rogers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The pitcher, number 46.
Shane Victorino will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 8. Shane Victorino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a
at that
fastball
side.
off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Nobody out, runner on first. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Scott Spindler, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Rob Nen comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Spindler.
Scott Spindler will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Another 0-2 coming. Bounce to first. 1 there.
He's out.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Giants used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Christy Mathewson earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.